I'm Kara Huff, and I'm a patient of Dr. Haddock's. I became a patient of his almost 2 years ago. I found out in March of 2021 that I had breast cancer, and a month later had a mastectomy. And within that month, I met Dr. Haddock and my breast cancer team. They really made me feel at ease. Like we can do this together and help me make a lot of hard decisions. I actually just ask a lot of people that work around here and who I should go to. I knew a lot of cancer center staff and really got referred to him through other people who work at UT Southwestern. So he was doing some virtual visits at the time, and I met him virtually, which it was nerve-wracking, but also kind of comforting, made me feel really at ease, took time to answer all my questions, and it really explained to me the different ways I could go about the breast cancer and how to, the different surgeries, from little as being out for 1 week to, a major surgery, and, help me make some decisions, but never made the decisions for me. That was the great thing about the breast surgery team and the plastic surgery team, is they told me all of my options, and I really wanted somebody at the time to tell me what to do, but that wasn't going to happen. They said, no, you've got to make up what's best for you, make your decision on what's best for you. And so between them, lots of questions, did some, of course, research on my own and the different options, and decided to have the DIEP flap and the PAP flap surgery. At the time, I was 42 and as healthy as I'd ever been in my life, and had no other medical issues. So I thought, if anybody's a candidate for a flap surgery, it's probably me. I've got this, and decided to go that route. And we did both flaps because we needed more tissue to get the look, to have what I had before breast cancer. We had to do both. So, and the process of the surgery was a lot, but I wouldn't have changed a thing about it. Looking back, I wouldn't have changed a single thing about it. It was some major downtime coming out of surgery with multiple surgery sites. It was a lot, a lot of following up after my mastectomy with the expanders, coming back in, talking to the nurses, having the expansion process done. The nurses were always wonderful at making me feel at ease and like, okay, you're doing good, you're doing the right thing, you're on track, your wounds look great. I would send them pictures of my wounds and they would say they look great and nothing to worry about. They'd say, hey, let me go show Dr. Haddock and I'll let you know. And then they'd get back to me and say, no, you're good to go. And a lot of back and forth. And even after the surgery, the flap surgeries, the healing on that, wearing the compression garments and different stages of healing on different wounds. I would send them pictures and say, is this normal? Yes, this is normal. So yeah, they were wonderful, always wonderful. And Dr. Haddock is, he takes so much pride in his work, and he's a perfectionist, and I couldn't have asked for a better surgeon. He's very serious. He asks a lot of questions. He wants you to be informed about all of your decisions. Always make sure that you have all the information you need to make a decision. Was always available. If I needed to come in and see someone, or if I had a question, he was always available to either answer my question directly or have one of his nurses get back with me. I had no issues. Still to this day have no issues. If I needed to see him next week, I'm sure he would see me. Well, if you're a patient walking through this process, I would hope you were as lucky as me and have the cancer team that I had and have Dr. Haddock's help. I would really just listen to all the options and follow your instinct. Do what you think that your body can handle and what you can mentally handle, and what's best for you. Research, ask all the questions, get all the pamphlets, read all the books. Ask lots of questions of the staff, and they'll help guide you, and you'll come to a decision that's right for you. The original conversation was with Dr. Haddock, and he told me my options from having a lumpectomy to having implants, told me visually what I would look like afterwards, the steps of the surgeries and what the process would be for me, from the most minimal thing to the different flaps to combined flaps. Provided pictures, answered lots of questions. And I didn't want implants. I kind of had never had implants, and I didn't want something I was going to have to change out in 10 or so years. And so I decided to go with the flap surgery, the multiple flaps. Thank you, Dr. Haddock.